It's the first time we've ever done this, and we are going to talk about the project that we'll be doing this month and starting now. And I'm going to hand the mic over to Sam, my partner in crime. What say you?
I'm gonna use my good hand, folks. I'm a little injured right now at the moment. So I'm Sam Orozco Jr., aka Sammy, and this is my mom. This is my partner John, and we're here today to kick off a really special album that has really been in the works for forever. We're really excited to start this. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I've always dreamed of working on an album with my mom, and it's finally coming to fruition. John and I are gonna get the chance to go ahead and make some amazing music, and with no boundaries, no confines, no box, genre-wise. So we could pretty much go wherever we want. So we're really excited. So
I'm really excited because this is a lifelong dream for me. And kind of seeing things come full circle. One of the things that I always wanted to do was be able to record with my children. So John's a big part of our family. So to be able to come into the studio and have them create and produce me is really special. So this is, as they said, a month-long project, kind of a summer project. And we're just going to kind of play it by ear and go with the flow and see what happens.
We're doing this live, so we don't know what we're going to be doing. So let's talk about what we're going to be doing. How do you want to approach this album? I like the way we were working with Young Rizzo when we did one of our artists who's coming out very soon, Young Rizzo. We recorded his album from start to finish, song one to, is it 16 songs? Something like that. Back to back, we recorded them that way. I kind of suggest that we do it that way on this project too.
one thing we found when we did that is that the album moved real organically, and that each song fed into the next. Like there was, one song said something, and it required another song to maybe finish the message or change the subject. So we can go through chronologically, from beginning to end. And we found that it was a really beautiful way to make an album because it just flows. So we don't really know what the first song will be, but it'll kind of set the tone. Do you have any kind of ideas to what you want or what you want to start with?
Well, the project is called Lullabies to Love Songs, so I think lullabies, is something soothing, something gentle, something pretty that, would just kind of soothe a child. And then anything in between, love songs, of course, speaks of relationships and just people in our lives or relationships that we have seen, things that we have learned from. So
I guess the best thing to do would be just kind of. I wish I could play my guitar right now, but I got my ice bunny. It's like not gonna happen. Probably the best thing to do would just be to sit down and just start playing. Something will come out, John and I were talking. John came up with this sweet idea for a new type of song, a new type of Aretha respect type. Do you want to talk about that, man?
Yeah. How do I start? I actually had another idea today. Tell me what you think. Maybe somewhere in the album, but we won't work on it. Won't work on it until we get to it, I guess. Song title. Check this out. Kind of a country twang to it, but more blues, slow, and then it would kind of have to be a made up subject because obviously you're in a happy marriage. Unless you're not telling me something. But kind of doing a song for those people or women going through bad relationships. And I had this song title in my head, and I can hear it in a melody somehow, and it's It's has anybody seen my husband? You know, you know what I'm saying? And what it means is it's a metaphor. Is that the right word? Metaphor for obviously. It's like has anybody seen my husband, the one that I married? Ooh. Your thoughts?
Putting all the men in check. I like it. No, I think it's good. We can push the boundaries, and there's a lot of people in tough relationships, and women can relate to it, men can relate to it, and so yeah, that sounds good. And I like the idea of that complete thought, where one song kind of leads you into another.
It's like riding a bike. No problem. It'll be simple. Well, I got this from bike riding. And my mom just learned how to ride a bike.
It was about time.
Yeah, no problem. It'll be easy and fun, and it's just gonna flow. I love that idea.
Yeah, I actually thought about it on the train here, the light rail. But anyway, hey guys, you want to officially start the folder? Like create a folder? Song 1. Let's do it. Let's commit. You ready?
You guys want a high five on it first?